talk Dyson. We all know Dyson for kind of reinventing the vacuum, and today they bring to us the first ever Dyson vacuum specifically created to tackle allergens. So whether that's dust mites, dander, pollen, this is a vacuum that's going to help to get all of those allergens off the floor, out of our upholstery, and at a great price. It's a while supplies last price. So we took all that we could from Dyson and passed along the savings to you, but when this inventory is sold out, we're just not able to get it back. So choose a color. We have this for you in the option of blue. We also have a red and the silver, and it's on 6 easy payments of $58.33 for a Dyson vacuum with all these attachments. Many of these are usually a separate purchase, an add-on to the already $499 you would pay for the vacuum already. You could see our price, $349.98. So you are getting a great savings, over $200 less than what you would pay if you were to put this all together yourself. There you could see all together, $552, and if you were to break it down, the vacuum on its own is almost $500. So this is only until the supply is gone, but let's talk about what it can do and what makes this so special. Susie Trainer is back with me. Did you miss me, Susie?
I did.
Okay.
I was thinking, when's the next 8 minutes gonna go by? Because I miss you so.
I know. I'm that girl. Well, this is cool because I know I am an allergy sufferer. I also suffer from pet dander, all of it, you name it. So this is great because we are in winter, the home is closed up, and those allergens can really start to get to you.
And
here's a way to clean them up.
It's true, and I think that this is great at Dyson. What we've done is we actually took the time to take a look at, what people are wanting, what are people's needs, and allergies keeps coming up, right? So this is the first time ever at Dyson that we have dedicated an entire upright vacuum to picking up allergens. And the reason why that is a big deal is because when you're picking up fine dust, you actually need a lot more power in the cleaner head. So think of it like this way. If you want to pick up an M&M, that's going to be one type of suction power. You want to pick up microscopic dirt and you can't see, that's a completely different type of power. So for this one, we actually put so much power in here that when we test it against 101 other vacuums, this vacuum that I'm showing you here had the strongest suction power at the cleaner head, because quite frankly, when you're picking up pet dander and microscopic dust, you need a lot more power.
So this one kind of the biggest, baddest
of
the Dyson.
It is. You don't want to be kind of dark corner with this one. It is. It's the largest bin. It's the longest wand at 15.5 feet, the longest cord, 35 feet. With so much power, this is actually one of the most powerful machines we have ever created at Dyson, because again, when we talk about allergens,
and so that was super fine.
That was very fine dust, but the dust in your home is actually going to be a lot finer than that. You're not going to be able to see it. This is real pet hair that we have here on the floor. So like you mentioned, the pet dander, the pet fur, all the hair that falls onto the floor.
And the stuff, as you said, that you can't see.
Right.
That's what's irritating you. And that is why, because it does such a great job and is so powerful at picking all that up, that's why you guys are certified asthma and allergy friendly.
It is. And I'm going to stop and let's talk about that for a second, because it's important. The certification of being asthma and allergy certified, but the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America is not something you can purchase. There's a lot of testing that is required to actually get the certification. So when you see products with that, it's a really big deal. So having that for a vacuum, of course, makes it even a much bigger deal, I think, because vacuums inherently kick up dust right when they're on, but that goes to show you how incredibly well built this machine is. It also goes right onto bare floors as well.
So this is where the easy solution part of it comes in, because it's not just for carpets and rugs, it really is for any floor surface.
And here we have sand on the floor. So you're going to see not only the huge, wide cleaner head path, it's actually one of the widest, but you also get a chance to see the suction power. You get a chance to see how easy it is to use on the bare floors. And even with the coffee grounds, I'm going to go slow here, just so you see the performance of that cleaner head, how close it is to the floor. We're not leaving a bunch of big gaps there, not kicking anything around, not spinning it underneath the toe kick. And I'm going to do something else. I'm going to put it back up here. Now go ahead. I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
Try to move that.
You said try to move it.
How hard is that to move? Because I don't have the brush bar on, but now I'm going to turn the brush bar back on.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That makes all the difference in the world.
But I think I show you that because we talk about the suction power, you can feel the difference, right? You can
it was
feel
getting
the
caught
difference.
because I was like,
Exactly. So suction power alone, this machine is huge.
Well, this is at a while supplies last price. This is a great value on the first vacuum that Dyson has ever created to tackle allergens around the home. And whether it's you or a loved one in your home that maybe suffers from allergies, whether it's pet dander, pollen, whatever it may be, or dust, that's a big one.
Yeah.
I had a girlfriend when I was in high school that was allergic to dust.
Oh.
And so the cleaning routine in her house was insane. They had to launder everything like once a week, pet stuffed animals, upholstery had to be cleaned and vacuumed. So what tools are out there to make the job easier? Dyson has created one.
Well, I think we're all used to getting out the rag in a spray bottle and kind of doing it, or even maybe a feather duster, which is still great.
No, it's not. All that is doing is pushing everything
here's the
around.
thing. Well, if you want to really save time and you already have the vacuum out, right, we give you the tools to dust. So when you see all that layer of dust on your beautiful flat screen TV, you can clean that. When it's on your computer areas, laptops, electronics, lampshades and blinds, laundry room doors, you get the shutter doors, you're going to use this. You see it's specialized for dust. Now, same thing here. Another tool that's specialized for dust is this. This is the Flexi Crevice Reach Under tool. And this is great because it flexes and bends. So you can put it underneath furniture. It's why it's so flat. You can put it underneath furniture and it will pick up all the dirt and dust underneath, behind, in between. So think about your laundry or your washer, dryer, in between that, underneath your refrigerator or on the side of the refrigerator, behind the sofa.
And those are the places, Susie, that might get cleaned every blue moon. Now you can do it a lot more frequently. And that helps when it comes to suffering from allergies and allergens.
I think that even more so than the carpets. I really do, because we're talking about, those are sort of, I call them like the eye level dusts. You know, the things that are, the lamp that you're sitting right next to, the end table that you're sitting right next to. Maybe it's the crown molding you need to get to, or the cobwebs in the corner, the things you typically can't get to that you might have to get a ladder out. You can do with this. It's a 15.5-foot reach just with the hose and wand alone, not including the Flexi Crevice tool that I have on the end.
At the top.
So yeah, it's a very long, extended reach, so that way you can do all the cleaning you need to do and want to do in one machine.
Well, this is our best value of the day, and you may have noticed some of the reviews that we're scrolling at the bottom of your screen. It's customer top rated.
Yeah, that's great.
So customers that actually have and own this vacuum love it. So all you have to do is choose a color. We have this for you in your choice of blue, red, or silver. It comes with all the attachments, including that Flexi Crevice tool. And many of these tools are a separate purchase. So total, if you were to put this all together, you're well over $550. We're bringing it to you for $349.98. So you're saving over $200 today. And you've got that free shipping and handling. That's, I mean, we're talking about a vacuum here, so that's a big savings as well. Almost 20 bucks just in the shipping and handling.
I mean, and it's, hey, it's a full-size vacuum
This
here.
is the real deal. Well, we won't be sneezing at it. No.
That's true.
So you were talking about, this really is one of the most powerful vacuums that Dyson has ever created, and that's what you need when it comes to allergens.
I do think so. I think that is why we did really amp up the power in here. At Dyson, we are known for our suction power. What we're known for, again, is no loss of suction even when the bin is full. It's what James Dyson spent years and years developing with his vacuum, and that's what we have here. It's more variations on that, but even more powerful, or one of the most powerful Dysons we've ever created. So inside we have 110 pounds of weights to show you the pickup power and performance that this vacuum has. So
here we go. No problem.
You can see how easily that picks up all those weights. I can assure you I can't.
Well, that makes two of us. Probably the two of us together might not even make it happen.
On either end. But you can hear even the weights kind of clunk down. This is real weights, people. This is 110 pounds of vacuum picking that up. what does that say to you about how it's going to perform on your floors, right?
I mean, this is an extreme demonstration,
Right.
but to, like you said, to your point, show you that the dust bunny, the things that we can't see, no competition for our Dyson Allergen.
No.
And this is going to be a well-performing vacuum, just as a basic vacuum, a vacuum to
Right.
clean up the dirt off the floor. It's going to do the job quite well.
And I'll tell you what, remember, I said this before, but I have to say it again. We tested this vacuum against 101 other vacuums, and this model had the strongest suction power at the cleaner head through the Dyson testing that we found. That says a lot, especially in the Dyson world when I feel all of our vacuums are extremely powerful. Then you get these that come out and you go, oh my God, what have we done here? We've created a monster. But it's crazy. So here we have a carpet.
That looks pretty good to me.
It does. We're actually, Gab, we're trying to recreate the experience that so many people have in their home because you kind of go, Dyson, I don't know, is it worth the investment? And I get it. But I want you to see kind of what we're going to pull up from this carpet when I show you first an empty bin, and then we're going to show you what happens at the end. So we're going to take a few passes of this.
Okay.
Because I think whether you have a thick rug, a thick whole full carpet, a wall-to-wall carpet, or mixed flooring, it's nice to know that you only need one vacuum that can do the carpets, that can do the bare floors, that of course are going to give you the groom lines, that's going to be easy to push. And then you have the results like this.
Okay, wait, here we are.
Hold on.
Susie, first
I
of all,
tell
ew.
Can we talk about again?
That's what was hiding right in front of us. What we thought was a clean carpet had white dust in it.
Yeah.
All that hair. And so that's kind of the challenge. You said get your Dyson at home,
Right.
clean a carpet or a floor that you thought was previously clean,
Yes.
and see what you pick up.
I think that goes to show you why it's called the ball allergy. We have a lot of different Dysons. You're not going to see the word allergy in too many of them, There's a reason. You need a lot of extra power. This vacuum is certified, again, asthma and allergy friendly by the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, which, I mean, let's face it, if you're going to, they're the experts, right?
Well, that also just really goes to show that this is really a vacuum with the purpose of helping eliminate those allergens in your home environment. And this is the time of year where the windows are shut, the doors are shut. We're just recycling that same air and pushing all that dust around. Let's suck it up, clean it up, and get it out of our home. And then when spring cleaning time comes, we've got a tool that's going to help us above the floor as well.
I mean, it's great. It's the cracks and crevices. It's the hardwood. It's the tile. It's the laminate. It's being able to pick up in the deep crevices. Now, your crevices at home may not even be this deep, right? But in the center, we have simulated pet hair. On either end, it's parsley to simulate grass and finer dust particles. And then we even do the side. So you're thinking about your the baseboards and things like that up against the wall. You're picking that up. I mean, this is a vacuum that really moves with you. It's like I said, you can have wall-to-wall carpeting, that's great. You have mixed flooring, that's perfect too.
I loved your baseboard demonstration though, because in the past you had to come at it from the front and then the side and try to hit it from the front again, and then it still didn't come and you had to get the broom and the dustpan.
The baseboard wins, yes. But in this one it loses because you're actually pulling up all that dirt and all of that dust.
So it's like, oh, you got me.
I surrender.
Now the stairs, that's one of my least favorite. But Dyson has put some features in to try to make it less of a chore.
Yes, okay, so we're gonna show you the stairs and I'm gonna show you high reach.
Okay.
Let's do high reach first.
Okay, very good.
So I'm gonna put on, this is the multi-angle tool. I love that the head swivels on this because you get so much more range with it. So if you're doing your crown molding, you're gonna turn it this way. Nice swan neck there, allows you to now do ceiling fans. So if I am doing the crown molding.
And I'll tell you, dust on crown molding wants to stick.
It does.
So this kind of brushes it and loosens it up so that it can be sucked away.
And I think if you're talking about allergens, if you really are concerned about allergens and pollen and dust mites and all that, you really need a more versatile vacuum.
Okay.
Because you're talking about needing the tools to be able to get the pet hair off of the sofa, get the pet hair off of the stairs, get in between the riser, get the ceiling fans, you know what I mean? Get